thank you for joining me for this painting time lapse. I want to run you through the process of how I made this painting. So I started off by painting the background, and then I applied water to create some water droplets on the canvas. And then I used the palette knife for this part. It gives this very good texture look. I was actually just trying to go with the flow of what was in my head at the time. So next, you can see me drawing out my image, trying to get the proportion, and it wasn't really hard for me to get the proportion right. Trying to get the proportion of an image is something I've actually worked on for years. So with time, as I keep on experimenting, it has become easy for me, and I'm grateful for all the lessons I learned in the process. Yeah, it was time for the background. To tell you the truth, I didn't know what to do on the background, so I just kept on going, mixing colors, trying to apply those colors and see how it comes out. After a while, I applied the colors, but I wasn't really feeling it, so I just had to wipe everything off again, and yeah, I wiped it up and I tried to put another background and see if that one will actually match. So I started off applying this yellow color on the background because yellow actually goes well with the blue for me. So I was actually feeling it, and then I decided to put a little brown color to it, and I used my palette knife again as usual because I don't know what happened. I was actually feeling to use a palette knife for this painting. Finally, it came out looking good, and it's something I was satisfied with. It was time to use a brush. I started painting the eyes. I applied the white on the eye, then I move over to the ear to paint that first painting. So that's like the first layer. That's the first layer on it I did. So I move over to the face and started applying the highlights first of all. I tried to bring out the highlights, then I started painting the face, and this is how I like to approach my skin tone. I don't mix colors down and start painting. I just take them with my brush and apply directly to the face and mix them on the canvas. So it's actually I actually like it because it kind of gives me something I'm not really expecting. Just trying to see what the outcome would be rather than having an unexpected outcome. And it's a good way to paint for me because I don't intend to make my painting look too realistic. There's a saying that if the strokes don't reveal the mood of the artist, the colors will. It was time to apply the second layer as well as the detailing, trying to bring out the tonality of the painting. Going back to the hair, I applied the second layer on it, and then I adjusted it and moved on to separate the highlights from the shadow, giving it that balance to make it look more like a lady's hair. And then I added every other detail that is needed in the face to make the colors look vibrant. It was time to paint the lips, which was my favorite part in this painting. So I painted it and I separated the highlights, brought it out, and just tried to make it pop out. And so that's the lip. And so I adjusted every other thing in the face, the eyes, the nose, and every other part. You can tell that the lips actually change the way the painting looks now from how it used to be. So I just pretty much tried to put details in the fingers, and highlighted some areas in the jewelries, and just tried to bring everything out, and it was a wrap. Thanks for watching this video, and please don't forget to subscribe.